A sloppy biopsychosocial assessment quietly shapes every treatment decision that follows it. Yet most clinicians treat it like a box to check. The biopsychosocial is more than a mandatory form. It is the foundation of the entire treatment plan. Get it right, and it informs every part of treatment planning and execution. Get it wrong, and the whole plan inherits the error. We will cover why it matters, the model behind it, and the habits that separate a great assessment from a weak one. So, what is a biopsychosocial assessment? It digs into a patient's biological, psychological, and social background, the three dimensions that shape who they are. It is one of the first pieces of documentation counselors complete, usually at the initial intake session. Because it informs every part of treatment planning and execution, it is a critical piece of the addiction treatment puzzle. When the intake assessment is thin or rushed, the cost does not show up that day, it shows up downstream. Every decision built on an incomplete assessment inherits its gaps, so a weak foundation quietly undermines the plan. And when facts blur into opinions, the next reader cannot tell what actually happened in the session. When George Engel introduced the biopsychosocial model, he offered an alternative to the biomedical model that dominated medicine. For Engel, focusing only on biology was not enough to explain disease. In addiction medicine, every part of a person's life is touched by the disease, so the biopsychosocial model fits far better. A strong biopsychosocial comes down to 4 habits. Skip any one, and the assessment loses its value. Let us walk through all 4. Habit 1. Use the assessment form as a guide for a real conversation. The form should guide the conversation. It should never take the place of an in-depth interview with the client. Never have the patient complete the form themselves. Weaving the form into natural conversation gets the clinical relationship off to a warm, human start. Habit 2. Keep objective facts separate from subjective opinions. Facts are incontrovertible truths. The patient's hands were shaking. The patient reports 3 DUIs. Opinions are the clinician's interpretations. The patient appears nervous. The patient seemed uncomfortable. An inference always needs to be qualified, so readers can tell what happened from how the clinician read it. Habit 3. Master the use of tentative phrases to flag a statement as opinion. Instead of stating she is happy, describe that she smiled when she talked about returning. Then note she appeared happy. Lean on phrases like the patient appears, the patient seemed, the response suggests, and this writer believes. Habit 4. Not all biopsychosocial forms are created equal. Look for forms with robust multiple-choice responses to questions like, what is the patient's affect? More options to choose from means less manually writing a common attribute like avoids eye contact. This is where the right platform helps. Behave Health is designed to support the biopsychosocial intake workflow with intuitive templates and forms. With the Behave Health EHR, you can complete a biopsychosocial on your computer, phone, or tablet for maximum flexibility. Documentation lives on the cloud for easy reference, and from admissions to discharge, every assessment is connected. Guided templates are designed to support complete, consistent documentation for every client. Stop letting the biopsychosocial be the weak link in treatment planning. See the guided intake templates built into your workflow. See the biopsychosocial templates built right into your documentation workflow. Book a demo at behavehealth.com.